Hello friends, I'm so excited to be back with another video. If you're new to the channel, I am wannabeNPC or NPC for short. I'm a variety streamer over on Twitch, a YouTube content creator, and a writer. If you check out my Ko-fi, I have many blog posts and workbooks available to help people with self-care and streaming. I'll post the script for this video in a blog post on Ko-fi for easy reference. Today we are talking about brokenness as we listen to some chill music and decorate a cute beachfront cafe in Animal Crossing New Horizons. As you watch and listen along, take a moment to imagine yourself in a cozy cafe with a mug of hot coffee or tea in your hand, just at peace. One of my favorite things to do is visit coffee shops and just be there for a while. To start our conversation today, I thought I'd share about a friend of mine. I was recently talking to someone close to me, and she referred to herself as someone who is broken. She currently has physical problems with her legs. She gets extremely anxious in work environments. She feels that she cannot write. She doesn't have college under her belt, but more importantly than any of this, she does not believe in herself. She does not see all the positive qualities about herself. I've seen her write beautiful personal pieces and journal entries. She's absolutely hilarious. She really has a wonderful sense of humor. She's passionate, smart, and kind. I know she is much more capable than she thinks she is. When I think about my religious upbringing, a lot of religious leaders have taught that we, as human beings, are broken people. In the Christian faith, and I am specifically Catholic, we are taught that Adam and Eve's mistakes follow us through generation to generation. Their mistakes led to the brokenness of humanity. This is a much more intricate and complex history than how I've simplified it here, so if this is something you're curious about, definitely research and reflect on it. On the other side of this spectrum, I know an amazing therapist who has shared with me that he does not believe that human beings are broken at all. We make mistakes, we react to our pain, but we are not broken as people. We do not need to be fixed. So my question to all of you is, are human beings broken? Are we a broken people? I'm sitting in the middle of two extremes. I don't think broken is the right word to describe ourselves. We are human, amazing beings that live in a world that create, love, fight, smile, and more. We always have more to learn. Perhaps a better word than broken is that we are teachable, and that there will always be more knowledge to seek and not more things to fix. I recently read one of Matthew Kelly's books, Life is Messy. For context, he's a Christian writer, and his whole book is about lessons he's learned about life being a struggle. I want to highlight an excerpt from pages 3 to 5 in his book. These beginning passages are my favorite part of the book, and I shared these passages with my friend that I mentioned earlier. She was touched by these words, and I hope you are too. Kelly writes, "I am broken. Pretending otherwise is exhausting. But let me share with you the real problem with our brokenness. In our wasteful, consumption-addicted society, we throw broken things away. So we don't know what to do with our broken selves. What do we do with broken people, broken relationships, broken institutions, broken families, and of course, our very own broken selves? This is an important question, but a more beautiful question holds the answer. It is one of the most beautiful questions I have ever stumbled upon. Can something that has been broken be put back together in a way that it makes it more beautiful than ever before? This is the question that all words on these pages cling to. It may seem like an impossible proposition to our straight line, everything in its place secular minds. But I marvel at how God doesn't use straight lines or right angles in nature. We invented right angles and straight lines to prop up our insecure humanity. The perfection of nature is marked by crooked lines, brokenness, imperfect colors, and things that seem out of place. The perfection of creation is achieved through its imperfection, and so it is with human beings. Your imperfections are part of what make you perfectly yourself. If we put on the mind of God, we discover one of the most beautiful truths life has to offer. Something that has been devastatingly broken can be put back together in a way that makes it more beautiful than ever before. It is true for things, but it is even more true for people, and it is true for you. This is the source and summit of hope. We believe that once something is broken, it can never be as beautiful as it was before. But that's not true. It's true that it cannot be exactly the same as it was before, but that doesn't mean it cannot surpass its former self. You don't look at a wonderful tree that loses some leaves and limbs in a storm and say, it's ruined forever. But we say that about ourselves and others. The Japanese have a beautiful art form called kintsugi. It is a form of ceramics, and I have been meditating on it for the past several years. In our disposable culture, if we break a vase or a bowl, we throw it away and buy a new one. This simple act allows us to maintain the illusion that life is not messy. It plays into our delusion of perfection. But life is messy, perfect is a myth, and the wisdom of the Japanese art of kintsugi has much to teach us. When a vase or bowl or cup is broken, artists gather up the broken pieces and glue them back together, though it is how they put them back together that it is steeped in wisdom and beauty. They mix gold dust with the glue. They don't try to hide the cracks. They own them, honor them, and even accentuate them by making them golden. They celebrate the cracks as a part of their story. This is a beautiful lesson. They don't pretend that the vase was ever broken. They don't pretend that life is not messy. They don't pretend that they are not broken. When we pretend to be someone other than who we are, our true self hides in fear and shame. The fear of being discovered and the shame of not being enough. The most beautiful and surprising lesson the kintsugi art form teaches us is this: we are each other's wounded healers. We each possess the gold dust needed to glue other people back together, making them more beautiful and lovable than ever. Our love, connection, acceptance, generosity, community, and kindness are all gold dust. As I said earlier, these beginning pages were the most meaningful to me in the whole book. If you're interested in reading it, please check out the link in the description. It's a very quick read, and you never know what part may touch you. Like I said earlier, I may not know if we are broken or not broken. However, no matter what perspective or side of the spectrum you are on, you are a human being who deserves to be loved and deserves to love themselves. Each of us has flaws. I know I definitely have plenty, and I'm trying to navigate the world with those flaws every day. But maybe, just maybe, we can see those flaws as unique parts of ourselves. Being human is beautiful. Thank you so much for watching and listening today. Please consider liking this video, subscribing to this channel, following me on Twitch, and joining the Discord server. We would love to have you join our community, and I'm hoping to reach 1,000 followers on Twitch soon. Once we hit 1,000 followers, I will have a 12-hour stream. Thank you again for all your support, and please, please, please do not forget to take care of yourselves.